In case you didn't know, Amazon will actually leak early deals even before Prime Day starts. So one of the most anticipated sales of the year, the Amazon Prime Day Big Deal Days, is nearly here, but here are some amazing deals you can already snag before the sale starts. And I am doing some fun giveaways over on Instagram stories now through Prime Days. All I have to do is head on over to my Instagram stories to enter, and also drop a favorite deal down in the comment section to enter into that giveaway. Kicking off with one of my personal favorite Amazon purchases of all time, the espresso maker. Trust me when I tell you, you can make coffee shop latte beverages in the comfort of your home. 20% off the best-selling Breville coffee maker. I mean, when I tell you this thing is the real deal, it is the real deal. You will not want to go out and get coffee after you try this out. I always like to say around this time of year, great gift idea. You can start grabbing gifts for people, setting them back behind. But I always say this is one of my top 3 Amazon purchases of all time. And the Breville rarely runs on deals, so this is a highly anticipated one. But also, we're seeing a 12% dip on the Breville air fryer smart oven. So it's also a convection oven as well. This is their stainless steel style, 12% discount. Like I said, Breville rarely runs deals, so this is highly anticipated. So whether you like to roast, to air fry, or dehydrate, this is amazing because it cuts that time down like 30%. And obviously you can choose from like 13 different functions. So it does it all in one small compact item. So many good appliances, kitchen items are starting on deal. Also included is the Ninja blender. We have used this for years. I love it because it's a large enough container that you can put things like soups and like meals in there. Like if you want to make like a squash soup, you need to blend everything together. It's amazing, but it also does come with those smaller cup sizes as well if you want to make personal smoothies, protein shakes, or anything like that. But this is heavy duty and has lasted us for years. Like always, all items are subject to change. Amazon can fluctuate the prices kind of depending on the popularity of the item and other things like that. Another great kitchen item is on early deal, and this one matches the lowest year-to-date price. This is the Ninja Flip Toaster. Now, you guys have seen me rave about this over and over and over again. So I have the older model. They now have like a new and improved version, but this is great for kind of giving your food that more of like that crispy, just cooked taste instead of needing to put on the microwave. It's great for leftovers. We like to even cook like cheesy toast in it is what we call. So you can like put an egg on it, cheese, and like it crisps the toast just perfectly. We have a lot of fun with it. 31% off. Winter, when I think of winter, I think of a good cozy meal, and the crock pot is the way to go. You throw those ingredients in there, out of sight, out of mind. You can go about your day. I feel like it is like the hack, the busy hack we all need. Just a good recipe of crock pot, but this makes a fantastic gift idea. If you don't own one, highly suggest it. Makes the best beef stews, soups, even pastas and casseroles work great in there. 40% off. Now, if you are someone who loves your tea and you're interested in a new electric tea kettle, this one's a great option. 20% off, which actually matches the lowest year-to-date price as well. This is the glass tea kettle and hot water boiler. But what's great about it is it's so fast. It will boil your water in under 3 minutes. So basically by the time you grab your mug, you get your tea, it should be heated up. And it does have different LED light modes to kind of know what process, where the heating process is when you're making your tea. And if you're looking for a food processor that specifically is great at chopping meats, shredding does amazing at making a great chicken salad. Trust me, once you try it, you won't want to go back. Great for dough, making purees. And this is a 12-cup processing bowl, so you can fit a lot in here. 17% off. The Ninja brand is well known across the board, and items like these just rarely go on deal. 37% off of the 35-piece flatware set. So if you have been thinking, where is all my silverware went? I think we need to grab a new set. Now is a fantastic time to grab that. 37% off, and includes your knives, your spoons, your forks, and the serving utensils. But I always look for stainless steel. It obviously is healthier for you, but lasts longer too. 21% off of the kitchen food scale. We use this all the time when it comes to measuring ingredients for cooking, especially beverages. If we're making like a latte or a matcha, when we measure the exact ingredients, we have it like dialed down and it tastes so much better. Then you don't have that variability. But in general, some people like to use these for tracking macros and things like that. Great for meal prepping. Again, it's stainless steel and on discount today. Now, if you have little kiddos like I do, Play-Doh is a fan favorite in our home. So you can get 26% off of the 42 pack. Now, these are the smaller containers. They're the 1 ounce. We have these. My son loves them because he always likes to switch out colors. And the 1 ounce is enough that they still can cut out shapes and things like that without it being like the huge, large tub. I always say on Prime Days is the best time to grab a new vacuum. The deals are so good. Now, if you have pets, I highly recommend the Shark cordless vacuum. This one shines when it comes to pet hair. It does feature 40 minutes of runtime, so that means it's cordless. So it's not plugged in the wall, which is amazing for just maneuvering around the house quickly, not needing to pull the plug in and out. It's small, it's compact, it gets in tight spaces, but like I said, it does a great job at getting up pet hair. And we are seeing that 50% off, which I feel like is absolutely wild. And that matches the lowest year-to-date price that we've seen on this vacuum. So you know it's a good deal. If you're looking for a steam mop or a mop that will put super hot water to clean your floors without needing to put in cleaners or chemicals, the Shark Steam Mop matches the lowest year-to-date price it has been across Amazon, down to 41%. So like I said, this is great. You don't need chemicals. You don't need to put anything in it. It just uses really hot water to clean your floor, and the padding on it is great at picking up the dirt and keeping the dirt on the pad so that when you're done with it, you can just dispose of the dirt. I have been so convinced when it comes to air purifiers. I think they make such a difference in your home for multiple different reasons. And today we're specifically seeing a 45% price drop on this smaller scale air purifier. So this is going to purify for about 500 square foot. So it's going to be great for a smaller room. This actually is marketed to remove 99.98% of particles, pet dander, fur allergens. So if you're someone who struggles with allergies a lot, I've also been told that it helps a lot with sickness in the fall and the winter, kind of purifying the air. And this also is the lowest price that we have seen all year on the item. Now, if you know a new mama or you yourself are looking for a baby monitor, we love the VTech brand. We've used it for both of our kiddos. We love that you can adjust the camera to see the baby exactly where you need. It has really good night vision, so you can see through even when it's dark. You can talk through the baby monitor too, which can just be soothing and comforting when you need it. And it actually can sing lullabies to them as well, which my daughter always loved. You're in need of a new portable charger, 26% off of this top seller on Amazon. This great, is compatible with iPhone, Samsung, and Android devices. So even if you're traveling, like we always take this one with us when we're traveling, someone doesn't have an Apple, someone does have an Apple, it's great because you both can use this portable charger. And the best part is it charges really fast. Another fan favorite is the Shark Flex style. So if you love that blowout style look, but you want it at home, this is how you got it. It does come with different head attachments, kind of depending on the length of your hair, the style that you're going for. You guys just watch TikTok videos on it and then it's a breeze. But right now it's on early Prime Day deal, 28% off, which I feel like is so exciting because every single Prime Day for like the last year, this has been like one of the top items. Not only is the Shark Flex style, the blowout hair on sale, Shark's hair dryers also starting on sale today as well. 35% off, and this is actually the absolute lowest that we have seen it all year. And I love the Shark products because they're marketed as no heat damage, which if you have colored hair, highlighted hair, we want to take care of our hair, right? So that's always a bonus. One of my personal favorite beauty items is this brow glue. So I love to have brows that will like stay in place. And I've tried a few different brands. I love this one by NYX, and today starting it's 30% off. So if you style your brows or you fill them in a little bit and you put the gel over top of it, it just looks so good. Keeps them in place all day long and just kind of gives a little bit more structure to the face, I feel, which I love. And then 36% off of my go-to lash primer. I was always on the fence when it came to lash primers. I'm like, I get it for the skin, but like, why do I need a lash primer? Two reasons. First of all, it helps with flaking and clumping throughout the day. Like literally broke that down to almost nothing unless I was like sweating. And it helps give it that volume and length. So I start with one coat of the primer and then I go in with mascara. It lasts longer, it doesn't clump, and it gives it such a better grip to get more volume and length. So can't recommend enough. I don't know about you, but I love a pair of cozy slippers to walk around the house. 53% off of one of my absolute favorites. I actually have this particular one in multiple different color options. I love the fuzz. I like that it's a slip-on style. It's comfortable, it's warm. We're seeing it down to $16 starting today. Now, I was surprised to see this on early Prime Day deal. This is a new two-piece set. Looks like a skirt, but it's actually a score, and then the top is a full zip, which is different than the pullover sets that we've seen a lot across Amazon. Now the quality on this is that like luxe, super soft, kind of feels like that Spanx Air Essentials like material, but obviously at a really good price point. I'm 5'8.5" for reference, wearing true to size small. This is going to bring it down to on sale for $35 for the set. Now ladies, if you're looking for a good high impact sports bra, one that's moisture wicking, the Champion Racerback style bra is great. It's 46% off. Only thing I would say is I would size up one. I do feel like this tends to run on the smaller side. It does come in multiple different color options, but this is, if you do high intensity HIIT workouts, you're a runner, this is a great bra to consider. That's going to conclude the top secret deals you can start shopping today. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because each day leading up to Prime Day, there's going to be new secret deals dropping that you can start saving money early. Have a fabulous day.